Hey ladies, Sharon here. How are you today? Okay, girlfriends. I have been inundated with emails and private messages on updating my skincare routine. So I thought we would go ahead and do that today. So what I have done already, and bear with me, is I have cleansed my face. I used my Clarisonic this morning, and I used my Revision Brightening Facial Wash. Now, everyone knows that Revision was the first medical grade skincare product I got started on. I still use it. I swear by it. I use some others now and then. Every 2 weeks I'll switch off. But Revision has been my love. Because I have very super dry skin, didn't always, but do now that I'm old and using Rejuvenating. It soothes, it calms down the redness, and it cuts down on the inflammation, so I love the Revision product. The Revision product is put out in Dallas, formulated here, sold here, distributed here. Now, also, after I washed my face, I took my cotton pad and used my facial soothing toner. I always use a soothing toner. That calms it all down. It doesn't have any alcohol in it. Gets it prepped and ready. On days I don't use my Revision facial wash, I will use my Skinceuticals Gentle Cleanser, and it's a creamy lotion type cleanser, which I do love that too. And the toner that I will use is what they call the Equalizing toner in Skinceuticals. And you just spray a little of this on your cotton pad and wipe it all over your face. So those two are my very favorites for a morning wash. A couple of mornings a week, I will use my Glo-Therapeutics 10% Glycolic cleanser. Now that helps the exfoliation. Sometimes I use glycolic acid in the evenings, which you all have seen that regime before. If you go back, see some of my videos. As a matter of fact, I may list it down below. You'll see that I do that. But this primarily is what I do 2, sometimes 3 mornings a week in lieu of the other cleansers. Okay, so we're washed and we're toned. Now here comes the good stuff. The next thing I do is I put on an essence. I use the Coop Raw Sauce. Now let me explain something to you. I've talked to you about the Coop Raw Sauce before. It's a Korean essence is what it is. An essence is put on with a cotton pad or your fingertips, and you just pat it in, and you let it settle for a little bit, about 5-10 minutes or so. I generally just spend about 5 minutes. And this preps your skin. Now in essence, when it preps your skin, it gets ready for you to put in all the big gun products, the good stuff, and helps it absorb deeper and quicker. That's why I love this essence. Now some of you say, well Sharon, when you talked about that before, we noticed it had a little alcohol in it. It's got very, very, very little alcohol. This is made with maple tree sap, and it's so calming and soothing. I tell you, it is ridiculous. It's so fabulous. So I'm going to show you how you're going to do it. I'm going to put a little in the palm of my hand. Just a few drops will do it. Of course, I go a little buck wild. And I rub it together like this, and I mean it is smooth. And I pat it, sometimes a bit. Don't get it on your eye area. Okay, I rub it up. I try to go up and out with everything. Because when it's all sagging and falling, what are you going to do? And then I pat. Press, press, press. Press with your fingertips. Oh, this does smell so great. I'm in heaven. If you don't buy anything else, y'all gotta get the raw sauce. I've been using it day and night now for quite a while, and it is heaven. You don't want to forget the décolleté. Whatever you're doing here, do down here. Don't forget. Okay, now let the raw sauce sit for about 5 minutes because obviously we're videoing. We're not going to sit here all day, okay? The next thing that I want to do is I want to put on some hydration. Now everybody knows that I have to use a lot of hyaluronic acid. I'll use Hyalis, which is another product I have by the Neucutis company, or I use this HA5 by SkinMedica. And what I do here is I just squirt out a pump, maybe a pump and a half, rub it together, and I start patting that into my skin, under my eyes, above my eyes. I go all over, pat, pat, down your neck, down your décolleté. Okay? Ugh, it's heaven. It's very silky smooth and gives you that hydration that you need for the day. Wait 2 or 3 minutes. No problem. Then I'm going to move, while I'm letting this soak in, move to my eye cream. I use 2 different eye creams switching out days. My favorite eye cream here is AOX, and it is by Skinceuticals. This AOX Eye Gel is to die for. I just squirt out one little pump like this on my ring finger, rub it together, and what you want to do is not only go all the way under your eye, you want to go down to the cheekbone, to the sides of your eyes where you have your crow's feet, and right here on your brow bone. Do not go on the lid, just the brow bone with this particular product. And you just pat it in. Oh, this is heaven. This stuff is so good, ladies. It is full of peptides. It's full of extracts. This stuff is a miracle worker, this AOX, I'm telling you. Okay, now let it sit. Now, there's another product that I do use back and forth with this one. And I swear by this, I have used this for a very long time. And I swear by this, and it's the Revision DEJ. This is one powerful kick-in-the-butt product. This, and I always shake everything up anyway. You can, and I'm going to combine it with this. You don't have to. I ordinarily don't. But I'm going to try this because you can use this day and night as well. Okay, pea size again. Rub it together. Now this, you can get down closer to the lids. You can get right on those fat pads, okay? Now I will tell you this. DEJ will actually firm some of this skin up. I noticed when I started using them, my eyebrows started going up more. Now you say, well, Sharon, could have been the Botox. No, because when I get Botox, we especially try to avoid that because I've had that bad tattoo situation. And so we avoid my eyebrows going up. But this product, it's going to put in the firmness and it's going to lift your eye. This is a great product. That too is by Revision. Now, you can use both products day and night with your skincare. When I use it at night, I will put on my TNS eye cream and this on top. But we'll talk about evening care in another video. We're trying to get the morning care done. So the eyes are done, okay? Now I'm ready for my serum. Alright, I've already got my essence on, I've already got my hydration on, everything's been cleansed and what have you. Now it's time for my serum. My serum of choice is the SkinMedica TNS Essential Serum. I have been using this now for over 2 years. Yes, it's pricey, but I love it, love it, love it, and girlfriends, it works, okay? So you're pop it 3 times. You're squirting it out. You see 2 different products coming out at the same time, the lotion and the serum. You rub it together and you pat all this in. You can go here You can go all around your forehead, your crow's feet, all over. Pat though, pat, don't rub. And all down your décolleté, all around your neck. This TNS serum is a godsend. It was rated the #1 serum, period. In New Beauty magazine, Allure, we can go down the list. I've done videos on this serum before, and I'm telling you, it's worth the outrageous price you pay for. Now, I personally get a discount on my serum, and I get that with Brianna Stenko over at Premier Look. So I don't pay the full $270. I get, and I know what you're going, yeah, but if it works, honey, and that's all you've got left is your bloody face. I'm 67. I don't have a lot more time pricking around with my skin. I can't afford to use stuff that is not going to go down into the deepest layers of my skin and it's going to do the trick. I don't have time for that, okay? I got to look at them in the public eye a lot. So I've got to use everything that definitely I know is going to work. And this works. My little Donna Rhodes started using this and she is swearing by it. Of course, I thought she was cute as a button already. But honey, she started using it and I could see the difference. But as you're using it consistently, it works. Day and night on this. This is my go-to serum. Okay. The next thing that I do is because I've got this going on. Remember, I told you guys, therapy is the best way to get rid of that turkey neck and the jowls hanging. Well, I'm not a candidate for the L-therapy on my neck because I have a plate and screws. And they're afraid the plate and the screws will heat up and burn the inside of my neck and all. And that's the only reason I can't get it. We're going to try some cool sculpting and some other things here pretty soon to see if that works. If not, I guess I'll have to undergo the knife, but you know I'm trying to avoid that. But anyway, back to the story. So, my derm, as well as my plastic surgeon said, and I have shown you all this for years and years and talked about it, is Nectifirm. They say every time they do surgery on the neck, they make sure their clients have this product and start using it immediately afterwards to promote tightness. Now it does. It's great with the rings in your neck and it's great for hanging. If you use this consistently, just take it out and you want to rub it up. Rub it until it gets in. Gosh, my décolleté needs it, so I'm just going to use it here too. But you just rub it until you know you have that product worked in. And I promise you, in about 5 weeks, you will notice the tightening in your neck and the little rings will start to fade and your jowls will lift somewhat. Because I even use it there. I need all the help I can get. I'm 67. Hello. Alright. Then you say, oh my gosh, Sharon, more? What? Yeah, just a little bit more. I'm talking, that's why this is dragging out. You know it's a fast situation. I have 2 particular moisturizers that I use on top of all of this before I do my SPF. Because I'm basically through with a major skincare. And the creams that I use is another Revision Day cream. I also use an Obagi Extra Luxe cream, but I really prefer that one at night because I don't like anything too heavy on my face in the day. And then my dermatologist says, well, if you need a moisturizer that's not uber heavy, but that you can pat in and wait about 10 minutes and then put on your SPF, she said Cerave moisturizing cream. Now, because all doctors prescribe this, is full of ceramides. Now let me tell you, this has been a godsend. As you can see, I'm working my way through it, okay? I hate a jar because my fingernails are long to like to get it under it, so I stick my finger in like this until I put the amount of product here, rub it, like I'm getting ready to show you. Put some here, dip a little more, rub it in my hand. And this is sealing everything in that I've done. This is sealing it in. That's all a moisturizer is for. It's holding in the moisture and the products. because everything else is working its magic, okay? Did you hear one of the bulldogs go, "Bleh"? That's lovely. It's all run out and get skincare, okay? Alright, and then I just work the rest in my hands. I do that with all products. If I have anything left in my, in my hands from putting on my face, I'll rub it all over my hands, let it sink in and work its magic. Last but not least, then I'm going to use my SPF. I used to use the Revision SPF 50. It's in a tube like this. I'm about out. And it's white and it's fabulous. And I rub it all over my face, and that acts as a moisturizer if you want to stop there. But I got turned on to the Elta MD SPF, and this is 50 also. This is smooth, and it is easy to move around, and you can rub it under your eyes and all around your eyes. This is heaven. I mean heaven. So I squirt a little bit out, just like yay. Rub it here. Now I'm going to get right on these eyes too, because I don't want to burn up my eyes. Remember, I had on the other stuff. I think I put on my vitamin C, didn't I? Or did I forget that? Okay. Backtrack just a little. After I had put on my hyaluronic acid here, HA5, I use 2 different types of vitamin C. Sorry, I don't know how I missed that step. It's sitting right in front of me. But this in Revision is the vitamin C 30%. Now, it's in a pump, and it comes in like a cream form, okay, which I'll show you what that looks like. See, it's like a little cream, and you rub it all over your face, avoiding the eyes. Now, the other one I use is Skinceuticals vitamin C with ferulic acid. I love them both the same, I'll be honest with you. The Skinceuticals you can't beat. You just got to be careful and watch the color and the consistency. Revision products are all in dark bottles, so I love that. But this is the vitamin C that you would use, remember, after you put your essence on, after I put my hyaluronic acid, then I put my vitamin C, then I go to my serum, okay? So I love this vitamin C. It's wonderful. It has so many other good things in it, as well as vitamin K and E and ferulic acid and everything else all in one. Plus, I'm getting 30%. In my Skinceuticals, it's only 15%. So that is basically, ladies, my morning skincare routine. Now, one thing I wanted to let you gals know. Every other morning, and it's only because time doesn't always permit, I will use my Clarisonic Opal, but I do use it every single night. And when I do, I use it around my eyes in here. I will put the eye cream or eye serum, eye product, right in here. You turn the button on. Can you hear it after it's charged? And I make circles here all around my eyes. All around here, and come down here. And you keep making these circles. And it'll stop automatically when you've had enough. Do you see what I'm saying? Sometimes I go back and forth under the eye area as well. But you do that on each eye, and it's going to move your product in deeper and deeper. I love the Clarisonic Opal. Swear by it, okay? So ladies, that is my up-to-date skincare morning routine. Now I will list all these products down below. I have a mention, let's go over and see little Anne-Marie. She's so precious, cutest little thing. She started using about 5 weeks ago or so the Revision skincare line that I just told you about. She has got before and after pictures in 5 weeks, and this will learn you, darn you. I want you gals to know proof is in the pudding. I've been using it so long I can't show you a before and after, okay? But right now, Anne Marie can show you before and after. She swears by revision. And remember, it's medical grade. And also remember the difference in medical grade and the difference in over-the-counter is medical grade has teeny tiny little molecules in their products, which makes it go down deeper into the layers of the skin. You're talking about the epidermis and the dermis and down below. This helps with our elastin, tightens it up, and it also produces more collagen. This is why medical grade is so much more important. Now, I don't know how much time you have to waste. If you're 30, you got time to prick around a little bit, okay? You don't even have to get into your, tretinoin yet. You can use retinols. But from 50 up, and I'd say 40 and up, boy, you better go for the big guns, because you know what? It's not going to get better. If you start late in the game, if you wait till you're 50 and start using medical grade, it's going to take you longer and longer and longer. But if you start now and keep pushing it and be consistent, you're going to have the greatest skin ever. And remember, we have to have a smooth canvas. But that is the difference between medical grade and over-the-counter or drugstore or any other site where you might get skincare that is not medical grade. The difference is, and I'm going to say it one more time, is the teeny tiny smaller molecules that can go in deeper in to the layers of the skin and repair it. Nothing is going to do that except medical grade. And yes, we're going to unfortunately have to pay for it. And you know what, I might start doing giveaways and giving away good skincare. Maybe that's going to help you guys more. We might think about that. Well, all right, ladies, this was my routine. And don't forget how I did the vitamin C. Now it's after you do your hyaluronic acid, all right? But you take care. Have a fantastic week. And you stay sassy, classy, and confident. And by all means, give me a big thumbs up.